We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Nathan. Nathan is planning on getting the Oppo UDP-203 Ultra HD Blu-ray player when it comes out. He has an idea in mind that he'd like to use the DACs in the UDP-203 for two-channel music rather than the DACs in his Marantz SR6010. He's considering using the 7.1 analog input on his SR6010 since the Marantz does not perform an analog to digital conversion on those inputs. All of the bass management and speaker setup would have to be done inside the Oppo. That's fine, says Nathan, except that he ran across an AVS Forum thread pointing out some flaws in Oppo's existing Blu-ray players when it comes to how they handle bass management. I did not read that thread, but I am going to...
That was a thing. Whew.
Yeah. On AVS, shocking. Apparently, the bass frequencies from any speakers set too small just get added to the LFE channel without any level compensation. As a result, the final subwoofer output signal can clip. So should Nathan be concerned about this, perhaps it will be fixed in the UDP-203 and will be a moot point regardless. Nathan, why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
That's my question too. Why even go down this path?
Even go down the rabbit hole of this? There is not, okay, very nice DACs. I'm sure Oppo will tell you they have the best DACs. Guess what?
They wouldn't say that in their 203 because they're releasing a 205 with even higher end DACs, so they wouldn't tell you the 203s are the best.
Either way, it's going to be six of one, half dozen another between any DAC and almost any mass market consumer product that's being released right now. They're all the same. I mean, a DAC is a mature technology. Gene was complaining about how come people were talking about DACs 10 years ago, telling me how it was a mature technology and DACs are stupid and no one should ever talk about them. I mean, just let the Marantz do it.
Yeah.
Just let the Marantz do it.
Run an HDMI cable and you're done.
You're done, dude.
Not to mention, if you went with the 7.1 analog inputs, the SR6010 can do up to 9 speaker Atmos or DTS:X. You can't do that with 7.1 analog. Why take that away?
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
But let's say he's set on doing this and he's going to do it, because I want to directly answer his question. Reading through all of this, I don't think it's much ado about nothing, because people gave examples of actual content. For instance, what was the Christopher Nolan movie, the space one, Matthew McConaughey and...
Oh, Interstellar.
That's the one.
Boy, that movie's a big pile of garbage.
But it has some crazy bass, and
it does.
They mixed a lot of low sustained bass into the main channels and into the LFE, and so people played back that movie, and this occurred. Actual clipping occurred, so I can't say it's much ado about nothing, because there's real content out there that you very realistically could watch that will cause a clipping signal, which is not a good thing. You do not want that to happen. Now, Oppo at one point gave a response to the people who were bringing this up, and they basically said they can reproduce this clipping signal in a lab, so they're not like denying that it happens. They said it's very rare, because it's very rare that you have lots of sustained bass in all the speaker channels in addition to the LFE channel. So it seems like they weren't particularly worried about it. However, AVS Forum members brought up this real-world content. They brought up a couple of other movies where it happened as well. So it's not like Oppo is unaware of it. It wouldn't shock me in the least if they did fix this with the newer players, or released new firmware for the existing players eventually. They haven't so far, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so this isn't nothing. This is a thing that preferably would not happen. But the solution is to just not use the analog outputs to begin with.
The solution is really easy. Let the thing that does the thing the best do the thing.
Right. Yeah.
Let the Oppo do the Blu-ray playing
Yeah.
and the up converting of DVDs to 4K or whatever resolution you want it to be. Let the Oppo do that. It does that best. Let the receiver do all the bass management and music and sound. Okay? Don't have your receiver do the video processing. Don't have your Oppo doing the audio processing. I mean, in this case, it clearly is an issue. Will they fix it? I mean, Rob said, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't either.
Yeah. I mean, Oppo's such a responsive company when it comes to, when technical stuff is pointed out to them, they typically respond to it. They're very customer oriented that way. So
right. But they could just go,
it affects such a small percentage of customers that it's,
no one really cares.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.